Had a really good lesson this week with my guitar instructor. He showed me some things that I think are really going to help my lead playing out. I feel like somebody's giving me the gift of language. It's really cool. I feel like I've before just really been playing scales. Everything I play, try to improvise, sounds very scalar, not musical. And he showed me some things that have really helped me out this week. So I'm going to share those a little bit, try to capture those here, and maybe this will help somebody else that's learning guitar as well. All right, one of the things he corrected me this week playing was my hand position. I've typically tried to play with my hands typically like you do with when you play chords. So your thumb on the back of the neck, more traditional, one finger covering each of the frets, 4 frets down. He had me take what he called a blues grip, where your thumb's more over the top, where it can mute the thicker strings, and then this part of your hand at the bottom, so you got a lot of control over the guitar. The other thing he noted was with this and trying to bend with just the finger that's covering the fret, say on the 3rd fret, that's kind of a weak position. He had me, in addition to taking a more of a almost a baseball grip on the fret of the neck, to use all 3 fingers to control the string for bends and vibratos, things like that. One of the licks that we worked on was A minor pentatonic, and playing the root at the 7th and then rolling over to pick up the 7th fret on the G string, then coming back to the root, but instead of using that 3rd finger like to do that 3rd note, using the middle finger to come down and pick that up. And then from there you bend the 5th fret on the G string, the blues note, and come back to the root. And I found this really helped me in flattening out my fingers, moving around and reaching the frets easier. And it sounds nice too. It sounds much more musical than the scales that I use. Typically when I play, it would be something like. And this definitely has a more musical sound to it. And it's great practice for getting the fingers flattened out and moving around, having better control over the strings. There were some other licks that we did. So from the root back to the 5th, from the 7th to the 5th, and then bend the 5th again, and back to the root. And then going the other way, 5 to 7, and bending that blues note, coming back to the root. So that's some of the things that we did in my lesson this week. I think they're going to really help me, and I feel like this is it's starting to open up some real possibilities and maybe help me take playing lead to a more advanced level. So I'm looking forward to see what we do this week.